We're going to work on 2 paintings, and I'm going to talk to you about 10 things I don't care about anymore as an artist. One of the things, and welcome, I'm so glad you're here. I recorded a video sort of like this the last week or so, and the sound didn't work at all, and I had edited it. It was very frustrating. So here we are again. The 2 paintings we're going to work on, my husband pointed out to me, I'm so glad that these sit on my easel for so long, that the horse's ears, the inside part, the inside part of the ear is actually here, not here. So I need to switch this up. I have to figure out how to remake a pink so it looks similar. And then I have to paint this here. And then mostly this will be done, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, and then, this what we've been working on forever. This is a floral, and we have lots of work to do, but we'll work on this too. So 2 paintings and 10 things I don't care about as an artist anymore. Let's start making that pink first. Okay, there's no way it's going to be an exact match. I just know it's not going to be an exact match, but that's okay. That's all right. This is the pink. I'm going to try this. And what we're just going to try to do is go over that red and maybe add a little bit to the rest of the painting so it all goes. Oh yeah, it's okay. It's kind of close. Yeah, we'll just add a little bit so that pink feels like it's part of the whole painting. That's one of the challenges for sure. If you have to go into a painting later and you're trying to make it match. Yeah, it's okay. I've got some, so when you see background through, which I don't mind, but when you're painting a room, that's called a vacation. When you can see, you leave blotches, it's called a vacation. So we'll try to clean up some of the vacations on the horse too while we're at it. So one of the things I don't care about, probably the number one thing that I don't care about as an artist is I don't care about being good. It was interesting. I met a woman. I was traveling for work, and I met a woman who is also an artist. She's in her 50s, and she was saying that she really struggles with the fact that she doesn't do photorealism. And I think for many of us who, I can say for Gen Xers, the only person who was considered a good artist were the people who could do photorealism. And so it's hard to get that out of your brain that that's not actually what you want to do, and it's okay not to. And the way that I got out of thinking like that was actually looking at art that was not photorealism, right? Because there's lots of art that is not photorealism. And honestly, younger artists seem to be a bit freer and able to express themselves and not worry about being good. Now, they may worry about being good because I don't know the inner workings of all of them, but it did seem like there was a freedom that younger generations had that our generation surely did not have. So that was my suggestion to her and to you. If you get caught up in needing to be good, and by good you mean photorealistic, photorealism is lovely. It's not my interest in any way, and so I don't worry about that. I worry about expressing myself and being true to myself and putting my ideas through my body into my brush, and that's what matters. So it's not about being good. Okay, then we can add the inner ear on the other ear. Oh gosh. The number 2 thing that I don't care about is keeping up with trends. I'm not chasing the algorithm. I'm not really that interested in what's hot. Sometimes I look, so as a lot of you know, my background is in graphic design, so I am interested in design culture, so that just assimilates into me anyway. And because of that, I feel like I'm aware, but I'm not trying to chase it. I'm not trying to chase the algorithm of what's interesting now, today. And I think that keeps my work fresh because I'm interested in doing, whatever lights me up. If you're always chasing the algorithm, you'll never win, actually, I will tell you, because trends come so fast that, you're just never going to be able to keep up. And if you're always trying to keep up, you're never really being yourself. So that's just something I don't worry about at all. Nice. Okay. Maybe it looks less like a unicorn. That's what he said. He said with it over here, it looked like a unicorn. And also that I didn't know how horse ears worked, which is true. I did not. Okay, we'll set this one down and it can dry. I'm gonna try this white, oh, it does work. So this is a white pencil. I'm gonna try this white pencil because I just want to edge some things in to give me an idea of where I want some things to go. So I'm trying to do a table behind, and I think I want this kind of on the edge of the table, and then trying to do I don't know if you remember, I want to try to do a glass. Yeah, that gives me some idea. I also want some vocal flowers, which I do not currently have, so I'm going to just circle those in right now. That'll help. And also good to know that this writes right on the acrylic. That's great. This is a Create a Color, I don't know, can you see that? Create a Color Mega Color color pencil in white. Okay. So another thing I don't care about is I don't care what other artists think. This has taken me a while. This didn't come easily or naturally, but the art world can be kind of competitive, I guess, or it can feel like there's not enough for everybody, and so there can be people cannot necessarily be kind, I guess. Also can be very snobby. I mean, you know. And so I realize that my work isn't for everybody, and other artists might not like it, and they might not get it, and that's okay. And that has helped a lot for me to just let it go, right? Just to let it go, because I don't have to create work for other artists. I'm creating work for myself and for you and for people who buy it and love it. And so not everyone's going to love your thing. So I just try to remember that. Sometimes my feelings get hurt because I'm not included in something, or, I've had people say, wow, your work is so colorful, other artists. And they don't mean that in the nicest way, actually. But I've learned to just be like, oh, yes, it is, and if that's not their thing, that's okay. It is my thing. So there you go. So I don't really care what other artists think. There's artists who are on all different paths, and it's all good. And so that's sort of the attitude that I take, that it's all good and we're all doing something different and it's all valuable. Okay, getting the first sense of where a table will be. Another thing that I don't care about is posting consistently. Again, this goes back to the trends probably. I'm not really interested in chasing the algorithm, like making sure that I'm posting every day. I'm not, I don't care. I don't think art, I think it's a false idea to make art that way, in a way. I feel like that's chasing a machine instead of chasing what you're truly interested in. And so I am not doing that. That's not something I'm interested in. So I post when I post, and that's, I have a commitment here to, for the most part, unless there's technical difficulties, to go to post every 2 weeks. But other than that, on Substack or Instagram, I post when I want to post. And I think, I'm not chasing anything other than my own creative expression and my own joy. So I'm not going to run to their schedule. Oh, you can see I'm starting to put some focus flowers, which I think is really going to help. I think that'll really help. Let's see if we can get a different, this would be tricky, but I'm going to try to put a different background. I don't really like the blue, so let's see what I can do there. Oh, I've basically made a sherbet color. Let's see what we got. So I'm also not interested in having the perfect style or sticking with the same style. That doesn't really matter to me. I'm interested in developing work that I enjoy, and that might look like different styles at different times. So that, there's a lot of pressure to have a style. And, for people who are maybe trying to do illustration, I think that's really important, because if you're selling illustration, people need to know that they're going to get the style that you presented, right? That you can continue to do that style. They're paying for that. But that isn't what people are looking for when they're looking at my work. They're looking for, I think they're looking for, what am I doing now? What do I have going on now? Like, what is happening in my work now? And so I have the freedom to not have a particular style, and I really enjoy that freedom. That just delights me so much, to be able to just paint what's ever in my heart or whatever I want to paint. Very different than the pink is very different than the blue, isn't it? Another thing that I don't care about is I don't care about making work that sells. I'm making work a lot of the time to process something myself, try something, explore something. If I get hung up on it having to sell, I kind of freeze, and then I can't do it. It makes me really uncomfortable. And so I've learned that for me, if the work sells, that's great, and I am honored, but that isn't what I'm creating the work for. And so that's been really helpful to know that that's not my primary goal. That's not the primary reason that I'm doing any of this. It's not primarily to sell work. And so, I have found that to be very helpful. It was, I had to learn that about myself, right? I had to learn that wasn't the primary goal, because I thought that's what I was supposed to do, sell work. But, I enjoy selling work. I love it. I love when someone says, can I buy that painting? That is amazing. Or just buys it out of my shop. It's amazing. But that's not the primary reason that I'm doing work. And that's a know yourself better, I think. That's a know what you're doing. If selling is what's important to you, and it is for a lot of artists, and I think that's great, then they're producing work that they know that will sell. And I admire that. It's just not where I am. It's not what I'm doing in my journey. Very fun. Very fun, very different, very fun. Try to get that outline, I think, of the glass. I'm not very confident on this. I'm not really sure, but we'll put something in, then we can always take it out. Another thing that I don't worry about is being productive all the time. Productivity is a myth. It's like capitalist thinking for people in the arts, and I just don't buy into it anymore. I just don't, not in my artwork. We are not supposed to be productive all the time. And if that's holding you up, you know, then it would be okay for you to learn to release some of that. I've been working on this for years now, that I am not a machine, I am a human, and I am interested in making, you know, work at the speed of a human. And so there we go. But I've had to learn that didn't come naturally. We'll probably work on that a bit more, but it does give me something to like scope off of. Let's add some white too to what we added in here. Oh yeah, that's fun. Yeah, so I don't worry about being productive. Sometimes I do. It's a process. It's definitely a process that I'm working on. I think I'm gonna need like something stronger there. Let me figure that out. At 50, I also don't worry about, I'm 56 actually, but in my 50s, I don't worry so much about starting over. So if painting doesn't work well, I am okay with that and I can just start over. It doesn't bother me. And I think that is in some ways just age, where I've been able to just realize, you know, it's all right. It's just paint. You're never wasting it. And that's a very helpful attitude to have in art. That if a canvas doesn't work out, you can paint over it. Oh yeah, that's just so much better. Wow. Yeah. Just gave it some sort of focal point. I feel like we need like maybe something here. Oh, let's see. I also, something I'm working on in work, in life, in art, and all the things is external validation. That's very, very hard to not need external validation. So that is something that's ongoing. No, maybe something, so we got orange, sort of a purple. Maybe we do, let's just get a little bit of white in, and then when it dries, we can see what we would want to put over that. I think that's a good way to start. I'm going to do a pretty big brush. Those won't stay white, but it is a good base. Yeah. It's getting there. Not sure I love the table in this sort of... Oh, I know one thing is there's no shadow. We can just quickly put that in, and then just to give us an idea of what that'll look like. That line doesn't line up. Let's figure that out. That's kind of fun. use a ruler. Not that I need like perfect lines or anything, but it was just way off. Much better. Silly, but better. I think the last thing is doing it the right way. I don't know if that was the right way, right? I don't know. And it doesn't matter to me. Like, right seems relative. And so I'm not interested in doing it the right way. I'm interested in just exploring and doing it. And so if you're concerned about doing it the right way, using a material the right way, drawing it the right way, managing your career the right way, I just don't think any of that stuff matters as much as we might think. And it's okay to not do it the right way. I hope that gives you some, feels like you have a little bit of permission to just do your career your way, do your art your way, do it all however you want to do it. There really aren't rules. There's sort of a made up rules, but you are free to just do it any way you want to do it. And so that's sort of my advice. And I just don't really care. I don't really care. And that's really freeing. These I don't care if are perfectly straight, by the way. That is not my goal here. A little wonky is okay. Oh yeah, I like the stripes. That's fun. That adds. That's fun. That's fun. Yeah. So I don't care about these things anymore. And because I don't care about any of these things anymore, I care about the work so much more deeply. And I hope that you will find that within yourself, that the work is what's important and how you feel doing it. I think that's the thing I care about the most now, is how I feel doing the work. And so I hope that this inspires you, and I hope that you go forth and just do the work you want to make. Oh my gosh, that is like a kaleidoscope of color, isn't it? Oh, who knows where it'll end up. We'll come back to this next time too, I'm sure, because I'm definitely not done. There's stuff I want to do. There's unresolved stuff in here that doesn't make a lot of sense, but we're getting there. You can see we're getting there. Yeah. From where it started to where it is today. Pretty great. Anyway, whatever you're doing, remember, you're never wasting paint. And I am so happy that you're here. And I'm so happy that I get to do this. So thanks. I'll see you next time in the studio.